Do you ever want to take notes in a meeting or maybe on a call with somebody and you just think, I've got to write it down, then they've got to write it down, and I've got to send it to them, and it's just a big mess. What I'm going to show you now is how to do this in Zoom, how to create notes that you can then share even after the Zoom call. So first of all, we don't log into Zoom. What we want to do is open a document. Well, you can do this in the Zoom call, but what I'm going to do is go up to my Google search and type in doc.new. Doc.new. And what's that going to do? That's going to create a Google Doc. And a Google Doc, it's like a Word doc, it's just a document. So you can just click on here and give it a name. So it's a brainstorming session that you're having with somebody. And I find this really, really helpful when people want to write an email and they need your help. They need a little bit of feedback. They need some ideas. So what we do is we write the email, okay, so or the brainstorming session, brainstorming tips, whatever they are, and you can go in and format them and click on here and make it a heading and so on. But don't worry, you know how to write a document, okay? But here's the important part. We do two things. First is we share. This is very important. Is you want to share this document with somebody, and you can share this with them ahead of time. And you can share this before the meeting, during the meeting, or afterwards. And you just hit done. You put in the real person's real address. And then when you open the meeting, okay, we're going to host the meeting here. Host the meeting with video on. So I'm just signing into Zoom here. I'm going to host a meeting. Here we go. With video on. Join with computer audio. Turn my camera on so you can see me. Okay, so what we want to do, so remember here, look at how I've got this brainstorming session. That's the Google Doc. Remember, I'll click on that Google Doc. That's the document that I've shared. So I go back into my Zoom call, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go share screen, and what I want to share is this tab. So I'll go over to here, hit share, and I'll click on there. So what I'm doing here, okay, so I'll hit done here. I better get rid of this fred.gmail. And so now in my Zoom meeting, this is what I'm sharing, and I can type, and the other person can type as well. I can type, but I can't spell. And the other person can as well, can share it. And so we're sharing this on the screen, but the thing is that when I finish the meeting, when I stop sharing, they've still got access to that document. And when I end this Zoom meeting, they've still got access to that document, and they can change it straight after the meeting. So this is a great way, not just for the meeting itself, but it's a good way of collaborating by sharing a document and doing it in a Zoom meeting. You can thank me later. Hope you found that helpful.